what was the actual moment where you kind of realised the best speakers weren't always the best, weren't always the best performers? You know, what was that actually stood out, do you reckon?
Dude, there's no one specific example, but it wasn't like there's a big aha moment. Uh,
Okay.
but when I'm trying to tell people the difference about how content is so important as a speaker versus now, granted, the performative part is important. It does help, but the content is so much more important. And I always like to tell people, think of your most favorite speaker in the world, or your most favorite author or playwright. If you found out that they were going to be in your city on a Sunday at 2 in the morning and it's 30 degrees and it's snowing and it's raining,
Yeah.
you probably go. And
Yeah.
and it's all because of the content. And that's where content is so critical. And I think a lot of speakers think that their content's great and they focus only on the performative part of speaking versus challenging yourself on the content, because the content really is king. And that's the example, because everybody, when I mentioned that rhetorical question, they're like, "Oh my gosh, absolutely! If my favorite speaker was there, I would definitely go," because the idea is so powerful, and that's why I focus specifically on the idea, and all speakers should focus on that idea. And it's asking
Oh,
yourself that deeper truth, and then it also, sharing that idea in a way that the audience can understand it. Being story driven, and again, always remembering that you have a gift, and you're giving that gift to the audience. You're not t talking at the audience, you're speaking with them and you're giving them a gift.
wow. That's so powerful. Actually, I was wondering, could you actually share an example of a speaker who did everything right, but was completely forgotten afterwards? Can you think of anyone off the top of your head? Because I was thinking about.
Every single corporate conference I've been to, um,
That's mean.
and that's the truth. I mean, and
I
watching
can
this,
imagine.
everybody knows that speaker that you go to your conference for. I don't care what industry it is, and then there's a general, which is kind of cool. Okay, a military general, and they're like,
Yeah.
"I'm so glad to be here at yourcompany.com and yourcity.com," and it's so and it. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's a pile of
Switch
crap.
off. Yeah.
Um,
Not another of those.
Yeah, we've all seen it. We've all been there. And again, the messaging is okay. It's nothing bad, and it might be. It's kind of like sugar. You might, "Hey, that was kind of cool, motivational," but then like a week later, you forget. Like, I don't even remember anybody speaking, and that's what happens.